it was next to shampoo. Because if it was next to shampoo, I would just delete this game. Or I'd just keep the trash can. Yep, we're going to keep that. Yes! Dude, we are well on our way. We are well on our way. All right, here we go. Just a reminder, if you do not want to see 2.2, I understand. Thank you for being here. Or maybe put the stream on, put it on mute, throw it in the background, whatever. I appreciate your support on the channel. I will be posting it all on YouTube. My whole playthrough, everything. So I'm not going to finish the whole thing tonight. But I will start it now. And I'm stoked. 12 system hours until Charmony Festival.
Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase, accompanied by Clocky's TikToks. After 12 system hours, this
we're just jumping right in, dude.
Will commence with much fanfare.
What? Wait a second, dude. And I'm who stretched me? Dude, oh, look at him. Look at him just standing there. Why is this? Oh, gosh.
I already told you. We can talk things out.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Yes! Dude, this is a real Boothill jump scare. Look at his teeth, and I love that I called her Fluffy.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
Bro.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boothill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
Dude, they put this effect on the voice, like they made him sound like super like robotic. It's all phased out. Look at his earring. Look at him smile. Yes. Sick, dude. Wow, they went 0 to 100.
A Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
Wow.
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head.
Oh, dude. I love the angle, the pose, the gun, the earring, the eye, and like I love the effects they put on the voice. It's so cool.
That ain't sound anything like me.
Freaking Boothill.
I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes. So, you all have to first prove yourselves. Huh? Where are you going?
He just gets up and leaves. I love that.
Recognize this?
No. What is that?
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Model fudger?
Model fudger. He said the thing.
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo.
Sick.
And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
Dude, this is sick. This is so cool. I'm stoked. Oh wow. Thank you for being here for this. This is awesome.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. But I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie.
Situations, dude.
All right then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
All right then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
Ah, my friend, this question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
This reply does not instill trust, and only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line.
I love that they just jumped right into all this. This is so cool.
Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
Dude, Don Hung's turning into freaking Dr. Ratio here. Like, what's going on?
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire cosmos knows you're guests of the family.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Freaking pom-pom.
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. The son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now.
Dude, I love the way, like, his hat's, like, barely there. Like, I love it. The son of a nice lady. Son of a nice lady. He said the thing. You better look away.
My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. Ugh. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
Is that the third one?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
That's impossible.
Dude.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow. I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its imminent status. Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough. So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them, but I'd advise you to move fast. We don't know what's happening in the Dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true. And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do.
I mean, listen. Acheron is busted overpowered. We all know this.
I don't intend to do anything.
I love that. Who knows what she intends to do? I don't intend to do anything. Wow, it sounds like me on a Friday night.
That's not up to you.
What the?
Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And then they will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky.
Are these children of the corn? What's going on here, dude?
Be it reality or dream, staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
Dude, it's so creepy.
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades.
Is that
Just
you,
the
Brenna?
second one was faster.
That's not the point.
That's so cool.
Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all-embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake of Penacony
It's cool.
and the peace. The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
It's so cool, dude.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's Dream Master.
Oh, snap. Bird. Birdie.
That's just another reason that you can't stay.
The little child, Brandon, wait. The little child's Penacony's Dream Master?
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me. We are one.
Oh, whoa, dude, creepy. Like they're all the same.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated.
The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required, and in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
From the
Cool,
sound
dude.
of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave Penacony.
I would think that's what they're saying, yeah.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not asking.
If you think you can.
Bird.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat.
Bro.
Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The cords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime.
Oh my gosh.
137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my body. And here I stand again, about to add another mark to the tally.
And you will die.
Oh!
I mean, all of you will.
Oh my gosh. Acheron.
But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
Dude, she was ready.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
There isn't.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on a far bank cannot seek solace across the river. Leave, and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility. And even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned from the abyss that brings death and sin to all.
Bro, this is like this is some like Matrix level like mastermind game master sort of nonsense. This is crazy.
A befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome.
The bird.
Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
The bird. The bird. Oh, it's the bird. Dude, that was like lore dump and a half. At the same time in the golden hour.
The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios theme park. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But it vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Yeah, what about it? Oh, Miss Robin! Am I seeing things right?
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
Her song's playing on the radio.
Oh, it was just those chips you normally see everywhere. The green ones? They fell from the sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared. It appears to be the Dream Sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh? Miss
Her voice
Robin,
sounds normal.
You mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet.
Oh yeah, there's no way that's
It
her.
was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked.
She's trying to be like,
Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
cheap pill, it's out. You gotta dive in. You gotta dive in. Go start the quest. It's gonna blow your mind.
Oh, this button is...
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration.
The sparkle.
There could be an unexpected treat in store for you. All right. It looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. Please, enjoy the dreamscape. So many people talking about it.
Oh,
This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
look at her. Sick. I like the fact that she shoots out. She shoots out her little chicken wings. It's like KFC, Chick-fil-A, chicken nuggets. Wait a second, though. Which one is it? Is it this one? I think it's this one, right? It's gonna be destructions begin. No, that's not it. It's the bottom one? Oh, I gotta complete the quest first. I was just curious.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the Dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky, and black rain started leaking out of the void.
What's up, Blade? Dude, this is so crazy. It's so crazy. Boothill.
The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the Dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the Dreamscape.
Is that me or is that Acheron? I'm confused.
However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the Dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the Dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Yeah, Joestar, just start the quest. You'll see.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
Bro. All right.
You've had quite a bit to drink. Are you sure you're okay?
Bro's about to pass out. You need to figure yourself out.
Doesn't matter how much you drink in a dream.
Look at this guy. He's just dancing his way to victory. Nobody else is dancing. Oh, this guy's filming, I guess. Or he's taking a selfie. Like, he's not actually even... he's not even... What is he doing?
Hello. May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the Dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys.
We don't trust you.
Regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well,
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
The big boom in 2.2 trailer. I don't know what you're talking about there, Joestar.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, he's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
What's up, Virgil? Dude, you just missed some Boothill. You just missed it. He'll be back. Eric Bra!
Eric Bra raided with 10 viewers.
Thank you for the raid, Eric. I wish you raided us with 13. Thanks, everybody. Hi, everyone. That's good to see you, Eric. Yeah, we're going.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the Dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Gallagher? I don't know. Maybe.
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and he'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the Dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the Dreamscape requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests.
This gift?
There's one for you too.
I don't know about this.
Open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like
She's just giving out gifts to everybody. No one trusts that.
I am in a dream.
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the Dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Cool. You converted to Prime to sub. That's awesome. Thanks for doing that, Virgil.
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
Who are you talking to, bro? You're just by yourself.
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important. But
Preparation
the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse. Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched.
Are you calling Robin a liar? Who do you think you are, guest?
Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Everyone? No one's panicking. He's talking pretty calm.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
The guy's like, Well, I mean, are you sure? It was kind of crazy. And Robin's like, stop panicking. He's like, okay. Sorry, Miss Robin. Just, you're losing it, bro.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
Huh? What was I just doing? And, who might you be, miss?
Bro. You might need to go to a psychiatrist.
Here, take this, little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family.
Sick.
Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you. You never know.
Dude.
Something very exciting might happen.
Sparkle is like... Sparkle's evil, dude. Why is she so evil? Yes, I need to go get more water. I'll be right back. She's... Oh, wait. Oh, more cutscenes.
We're back to where it all began.
Firefly!
You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony.
Annalisa! Firefly has returned! Let the fire begin. Annalisa's here with us, everybody. Fish being a fish. Annalisa, Firefly, right there. Wow. Sick, dude.
It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter, Sam.
Yeah, we gathered that. Are you all right? You lied to me? Or are you Firefly Soul? I mean, are you Firefly Soul? I don't really think she, you know.
I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme?
Which meme? like the cat dancing at a disco, or like... Oh, which one?
In that instant before it killed me, I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations.
Silverwolf.
Drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel.
Dude, that... Silverwolf. We love Silverwolf.
I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means. And then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you.
Amber, what's up? Yeah, you right at the beginning of this quest line, Boothill made an appearance already. People probably clipped it. You can see if you want.
It is how you see now.
Oh, this scene was so good.
I was impaled by the bladed wings of death.
Ooh.
The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria miasma exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality. But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles. And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after
Wow, that's
all
sick.
my attempts proved futile, it wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
And Lisa, that, and that's it. I promise. I swear. That's all I know. Okay. That's so funny, dude. Oh, this is so cool. Eric, you're funny, dude. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, fish being a fish in the chat is Firefly in the game, and Eric Bra is Gallagher. And I don't know if there's other voice actors in here from the game. Sound off. Oh, yeah. I mean, Brenna was here earlier. I don't know if Brenna's still here. Brenna was a creepy little dream master person earlier that we heard. It's cool. It's so cool. I completely understand.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you. Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes.
So good, Annalisa. Oh, Brenna is here. Brenna's also Navia in Genshin Impact. Number 1. Everyone loves Navia. Emma and my wife. Boothill, that's all good. We'll see you later.
And visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
Talking about me?
No. After a piercing screech, a thick and ferocious surge of Memoria crashes into your chest, churning and ravaging. Your consciousness becomes like scraps of paper caught in a whirlpool, breaking apart, dissolving, and dispersing within the turbulent, muddy current. Innumerable voices resonated through the symphony of Memoria like roaring thunder, and among them one echo stood out with exceptional clarity. You knew it came from the girl beside you, your hearts beating to the same rhythm, peaceful and even more peaceful, until in that quiet darkness memories ripple into existence. ...
I never knew you could do this.
Who's that? Is that Blade? Is that Blade? Damien, what are you... What?
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Oh.
That is... surprising.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins?
Oh.
No, it's nothing.
Look at Firefly's jacket, by the way. That's awesome.
I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
What? How old is Firefly? We don't know. We have so many questions.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
A long silence ensued, and neither of them brought up any topic, seemingly accustomed to this silence. It wasn't until much later that a soft sigh once again broke the quiet in the car.
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance.
Selective ignorance. I like that.
I told you before. It's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
Bro.
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
Whew. Bye, Miterbats.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Sleepy, sleepy, Blade. Sleepy, sleepy.
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end.
Who's Elio?
But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future,
her boss?
You'll receive an invitation.
We actually still have no clue on Elio. It's kind of mysterious right now. But yeah, I have no idea.
That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams.
Oh, snap.
Penacony.
Wow, I have so many questions.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Wow.
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Welt. Is this that voice just now? Mr. Yang, you're here too. Wait, what? What's going, how did we get here? What's going on? That voice just now.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule. Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
What's up, Mogu? Oh, are you talking about Whelp?
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the Dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed.
And it's edgy. It's like out of one of those Fast and Furious movies. Look at it. Where's Vin Diesel?
But from the whispers of the residents, I heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
Eric! Wait a second, though. Eric is here right now. She said, I've heard a familiar name, Gallagher. I hear he's 13.
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time.
It's that man
Though
again.
That does save us the trouble of looking for him.
Listen, Gallagher's gonna be on my Boothill team, so...
Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
The real Dreamscape. The land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
No, maybe we should. Hold on, I'm gonna go get more water. I'm thirsty. I'll be right back.
Were you shocked just now?
I had to go get water. What, Brenna? I needed more water. Sorry. I had to get water. Okay, yeah, Gallagher is here, ladies and gents. Gallagher, we got Gallagher and we got Firefly. This is the place to be. This is a party, dude. I'm bouncing around, dude. Oh wait, do I gotta talk to those people? Wait. I gotta talk to them. Firefly!
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
Stop apologizing. Don't apologize so much. Why couldn't you reveal your true identity?
2 reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly, and not Sam.
Wait, I want everybody to pause for a moment and just take a look at what Brenna just pinned in the chat. Listen, Brenna, we all agree with you. At all times. You're always right. This is what I've learned. It's all right, Firefly. I didn't take it personally. This is hard for me to accept. No, I didn't take it personally. We like Firefly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just don't apologize anymore. You're good. It's good. So the Stellaron Hunters always want a piece of the legacy, huh?
Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. It means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you. Elio's scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons. But with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future.
So, who's Sam?
Do you still remember that medical cabin I told you about?
No. No idea.
That's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline. A Firefly Type 4 Tactical Heavy Assault Mech.
Strategic Assault Mech. Sam. Oh, that makes sense.
It is the cradle of my vitality. And the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was... how I should have looked to the rest of the world.
Do you want to know how long it took me to say that? Like 40 times to say that whole Sam. I'm glad we just call him Sam, because yeah, it is too much. I like that we just had this like insanely like really detailed like rich conversation, and then I ended by being like, let's talk later.
The time scale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality, so we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep, and you could get lost in this memory zone.
I like that's a fun way to end a conversation. You're just like, hey, how's it going? And people are like, you know, things could be better. I just gotta say, I've been waking up later than normal and I'm feeling really bad these days. And you're just like, let's talk later.
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it.
Acheron's blade slash.
No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath.
What's up?
If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected.
Carmine Panda, thank you for the sub, the T1 over there.
Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe Miss Acheron. Prowess, I don't think
Shut up, help! We're just trying to dance!
Hey Andrew, Martian Yams gifted 5 subscriptions.
I'm sure you had some really important stuff to say, Welt, but Martian Yams had other things on their mind. And thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate the timing. Go on. What are your thoughts on Gallagher? Wait, I really do want to hear his thoughts on Gallagher. Eric, listen up. Welt's thoughts are important about you, my friend.
During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons.
Dude, I wish that he just said, well, for starters, he's 13.
But this is precisely where the problem lies.
It's precisely my problem.
Clearly investigating a murder. So then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the Watchmaker? And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious.
Regarding Firefly and the crew...
Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information.
Carmine. Yes, this is the newest update, so if you don't want to be too spoiled, you might want to come back later. But, if you don't care, here we are.
Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl? For her, this is a secret that she cannot allow others to know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate. But she didn't reveal all her secrets.
Howdy.
I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments.
Me too, Welt. Let's call it a day.
I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
I love the way that you end these conversations. You just jump away. You just jump ship immediately. You're like, bye. Should we talk to Muddled Vagrant? I haven't tried out Robin because I haven't gotten to like a stopping point. I'm going to.
Welcome to heaven. Dreams, true or false, all are ephemeral.
Muddled vagrant.
Might as well drink more Soul Glad instead.
She's just wasted. Get out of here, muddled vagrant.
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Brenna jump scare.
Did you also get kicked out of the beautiful dream? I want to go back. But then I don't want to go back. Tell me what I should do. I don't know what to do.
For sure, Debbie. There's no way that's not Debbie. Who's this guy? What is this guy doing? What are you up to, bro? God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. How many people do they need? How many boys? How many girls? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and potaboo and kick and Why are you dancing?
Hi there, friend from a distant land. I hear the Watchmaker's legacy is right here. Let's say we go treasure hunting.
No, I don't want to go treasure. Why are you just dancing, dude? He's dancing with himself.
What a huge Clocky. Looks like the Watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Birdie. Birdie, birdie, birdie. All the birdies were eaten by the gigantic Clocky. Oh, good job, Nico. You're a ghost? Boo, guess wrong, Chirp. It's because Clocky doesn't eat birds. I was just pulling your leg, Chirp. Your reaction was really fun. Goodbye. I'll come back next time. Christian Banis, what's up, dude? That was you? Wait. Christian, that was you? Christian just sneaking in here.
Hi there, friend from a distant land. I hear the Watchmaker's
Toma's just sneaking his way into freaking...
Let's say we go.
That's awesome, dude. You're like, ah! What crazy timing. That's awesome. Yeah, that's how it works most of the time, isn't it? I think that's happened to Brenna a few times in here. Brenna's been like, yeah, I think that's me. I love the idle animations. What's up, Bendy? We're doing great. Everybody's here. This is so fun.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the Dreamscape. And all beyond the family.
Sparkle's not here, so... Oh, never mind.
The atmosphere in this fortress is...
Ooh, sick shot.
Pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Oh, I know how to build Boothill. What do you mean? Wait, look at her little Firefly. Wait. Is that what you're talking about? What is that? Is that a Firefly? What is it? It looks like a little bear. It's cute. It's just a little light. That's awesome. I love it. I love the small details like that.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
I know where he is. He's in my chat. He's here. He's here, and he's probably got a drink. He's probably hanging out.
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
Hey! Clocky and Misha back in the back. Yep, I saw him right away.
He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream.
Where's Nico?
We'd better check, just to be sure.
He's just staring at that clock again.
Perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
What? And perfectly legal for me to stay in. What was that? That was awesome.
Huh? You're the guest from
Was that Frankie?
We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Misha's cat, right?
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream.
We met in a dream.
Oh. And who might this be?
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Nico. Yeah, you can see him?
Your, memory zone meme?
TikTok.
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public.
Oh.
I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
So wait a second. This is like a private server? Is that kind of what was going on here? Like we're in a private instance?
So this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
So wait, this is just VR chat? It's a private VR chat server? Have you ever been in VR chat? You got like Winnie the Pooh running around and anime girls and little clocks, like little clocky characters.
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Akira, you should cosplay Misha.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
Unitato's been in VR chat very recently.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting
Where's
a visitor
Gallagher?
from the Oak family, and
We keep talking
specifically
about
asked
him.
not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for.
Legally heart rated with 10 viewers.
Legally, thank you. Legally, thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. Welcome in. Nice to see you guys.
Is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Who is that? Welcome in all legally hearts peoples. You're also waiting for Boothill? That's great to hear. Were you playing Star Rail tonight? I hope it was good. It's Himiko and March 7th. Oh gosh.
Oh,
I thought her name was
haven't.
March 13th.
But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful Dream. But its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
All right then, we'll follow your plan.
Follow your lead.
Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony.
Look at Clocky in the back.
As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
It has to be Gallagher who's behind it all.
Yes, that's my thinking as well. I'm not entirely certain, but we still have to find him one way or another. Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
Yeah, he's right here.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
Considering over like 30 million people call you Peepaw, no.
Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
Ooh. There's nothing wrong with being young at
Everyone,
heart.
look!
Sick.
Here, you can
Got like
see
a
the
black
most
hole.
spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated Memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable Memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria Dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common
What?
with Miss Kami.
Who's that?
I'm just a wallflower.
Okay. A bird is born free from shackles. What is it that ties me to my destiny? This line should be sung gently, like stars slowly lighting up in the night sky, or like a ship slowly setting sail from a moonlit harbor. Under the gentle tone of her humming, this familiar melody seems to take on a whole new meaning as she notices your arrival, and she smiles and nods to greet you. Are you a singer? No, I'm just a retired music teacher. Ever since I retired, I've taught children to sing. I was just preparing a lesson. Okay, children from all over Asdana's star system used to use dream devices to gather here when they get time. Though they may never have opportunities to receive musical education in the real world, they can sing freely as they please here in the dream. If I can stop one heart from breaking is a very popular one with the children. Recently, we have been practicing and focusing on every word and syllable in the hopes that one day the real world will get to hear their beautiful voices. Thanks for your hard work. Hard work is nothing really. It's the hard work of everyone in the Dreamscape that's allowed these poor children to receive an opportunity to be educated. Wow. The Dreamscape may be virtual, but this virtual space has given us the opportunity to traverse distance and come together. Even a bird with clipped wings has the potential to fly in a dream. I will always be watching over them so that they may see this day. Bro! That's so sweet. Happy? No, I'm not gonna break this lady's heart. She seems so sweet. That's so nice.
Look, there she is.
No, Percy, no. No, I don't want to. I just want to open the chest. No! I've got to go. Get out of here. And thank you.
My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
Yeah, Unitato, you've got a whole lot of stuff to go if you just started. This is way deep in the story. And so is Boothill.
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
She does have a little halo. Who are you?
I'm Kami, a Dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria Dynamics. And this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely.
Dude. Oh, that's, I thought that was Thursday. Isn't it Thursday? Wasn't it supposed to be on Thursday? The pool stream is tonight? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The other pool stream. Okay. Yes. No, they're doing another one on Thursday. I'm doing the Thursday one. Golly.
But the scary
Stressing me out.
According to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results. After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate. The dreams on that side of the void will fuse into one.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person.
Miss Kami seems crazy.
Just a bit lost in her own world.
She seems
She'll
loony.
probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
You don't say.
You don't say.
There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Nobody knows.
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria Dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria Dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria.
Dang.
I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Hey Joshua, you finally got to hear me as Boothill. Freaking awesome, dude. What'd you think? So cool. I loved it. It was so cool.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
No. Who?
Before we came to Penacony, the conductor had given us a list of nameless to look into. Her name was mentioned. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef. Before abruptly passing away.
Miss Katie regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. It's people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Do I gotta grab these? I don't know if I actually have to like click them.
Let me go!
Please, come to your senses. I'm...
Freaking March.
There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip?
I mean, she is pretty pale. So...
Mr. Yang and Miss Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you. Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
Well, this is how it turned out.
You scared him this badly.
Ha ha, you're a regular comedian. He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me.
Yeah, kid.
Dreamflux Reef.
Get it together.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I?
What's up, DJ?
I shouldn't have pushed my
DJ?
luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills
This
the
poor kid. Kid, you need to like calm down. Like go try to like fly or something. Invisible who?
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters! All the dead are right here. All of them!
This kid needs to chill, Bill.
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
It's time to fight on auto. Yeah, so far, there's so much lore being dumped.
For oblivion.
And I'm just over here waiting for more Boothill. Or Firefly. Or Gallagher. Where's Gallagher, dude? We've just been running around over here trying to look at the freaking black hole.
It too shall fall.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Let Boothill
He
kick.
passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
I thought we took out the kid. He's like, he's out.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call.
Rip bozo.
But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
This man, that's a freaking child.
We can ask Jesse for help. I've gotten to know many locals while
Jesse?
waiting for you guys.
Who's Jesse?
Everyone here is...
This must be a mysterious 7 manhole covers. What? What? My word, it's a mysterious manhole cover. Why?
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor.
Oh, a chest. What up, Jesse?
Evening, Jesse. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
Wait, the kid? Oh, it's Jesse from Team Rocket. Gotcha.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him.
He's a kid. You guys are sounding like he's like a drunk, like passed out at the bar or something. They're like, it's another one of them. Just another one of them. I'll take care of it.
There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Batman must be Robin. Batman be Robin.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
So wait, your like subconscious splits into completely different dreamscapes? Is that what it is? I'm confused on that. I thought like you connected in like Ready Player One, and you're like your singular self is in one thing. The Robin up top is 100% fake. Well, yeah, you saw that as it was Sparkle.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Okay. What?
This is where we split up.
Who's this guy?
So that's how it is.
Facial hair.
I never imagined we'd gather the remaining
That guy has
details
facial
here.
hair. It's a Christmas miracle. He has facial hair.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himiko, here they are.
Gepard's papa.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the land of the exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You know
Is it
us?
Shepard's dad? Really?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 Dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating.
Gravekeeper.
Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
Bleo, you're too kind. Thank you for gifting a sub to that one girl named Jazz.
You're too modest,
Appreciate
Micah.
that.
When lost dream chasers stumble
Micah?
upon this place, you're the one who
Micah?
takes care of them, guiding them back to the
Oh,
sweet
Micah,
dream,
Micah,
or showing them how to
Misha.
survive the wild dream
Micah,
chaos.
Misha. Micah, Mika, Misha. Micah, stupid.
So, guardian of sorts.
Hmm? Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
Hmm?
Hmm?
On that note, Mr. Micah, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
Who is
An
it?
important guest? Who could it be?
Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
I remember when this place was all...
Yeah. Indy's ready. Make Micah playable. Listen, I played that game with Ide and Genshin for a long time.
There she is.
You never know. Oh, it's Robin!
It really is her.
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style.
It's with the old lady.
But I've gained some valuable insights from it.
See you later, Anita. Unita Productions. It's Robin. She's alive. Robin made it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef. Talked to everyone I met. And they all told me the same thing.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
This is awesome. That's really cool.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic.
That's so sweet.
You
That's
see,
awesome.
in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
Kite, you heard it right away.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana.
But
Now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
oh snap!
While I was away from
Thanks,
Pentagon,
Flenny.
the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond.
Of course he was. The guy's looking out for himself. He just wants more freaking KFC, dude.
Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, found my way here. The land of the Exile.
Dossier.
Concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream. It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream.
Oh dang. Some traitors, yeah.
This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak.
Me too, Kite.
A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an Emanator is involved.
Oh! Uh-oh.
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance. But as far as I'm
Emanator.
aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it.
Oh, snap, dude.
I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah?
So she knows
Well,
Micah. That's
Here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role
Whoa.
and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Well, that's gonna cause some drama. Uh-oh. 11 system hours till the Charmony Festival.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail.
Sad.
Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice.
Birdie.
But where will it live?
It's just a bird.
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert. Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
Doesn't sound like a very kind voice. Sounds like he's up to no good.
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered, and can't sing. I didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage.
Oh, snap, dude. Didn't come into this world to be locked into a cage. Yet again, we saw that in the freaking trailer.
Birds. They should be flying free in the sky.
Rockin' Robin. You see? I get it. I get it.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days.
There ain't nothing
at best.
kind about that voice.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story.
Who is this guy?
As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this
Sussy Mr.
spectacle so
Burns.
many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do.
Excellent.
That's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground, so to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air.
Dude, don't trust this guy. Stop. Run away.
After countless attempts by many generations, one of them
This guy's lingering too long.
out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting
Kind
perspective.
voice equals kind of horrifying voice.
Have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because
Symbolism.
I want it to live. No matter what.
Okay, don't justify abuse, bro.
Well said.
He's over. Oh,
It
gosh.
seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah. But, Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
This guy's a gopher?
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Wait a second. I thought that Sunday's dad was Colonel Sanders. It's Gopherwood? I'm so confused.
Talking in your sleep, birdie?
Hey!
Time to wake up.
Eric! Eric, we found you! I don't know if you're here still.
Huh? Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Oh, snap, dude. Yeah, you're still alive. Well, I don't know how.
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now.
Wait, so are we back in the regular Dreamscape? Does this man have feathers, or is that just... No, he has feathers. That's why I've been calling him freaking KFC. Him and his sister both are freaking they love like Chick-fil-A and KFC, Colonel Sanders, all that.
If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh?
What?
No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Dang.
Choice?
Dang, Slenny, that's crazy.
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades.
What is this right here? It says fictionology. Right above that. Is that... What is that? I don't know what that is.
I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
Firefly jump scare. I like that Annalisa just goes, huh? Oh my gosh. Koalada, thank you for dropping in. I appreciate that. Welcome in. We're working through it. I'm hoping you're enjoying the 2.2 so far. That's not Robin, bro.
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
Get him, Robin. I mean, Firefly. I mean, oh no.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
Moments later. Welt.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
Who?
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger,
Miv.
Strong and reliable.
You're gonna have to find
He led
out.
the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war,
I have
Penacony
no
faced
idea.
challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the Swarm.
Dang.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes, truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
It's saved for you.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
I mean, I wouldn't say everyone.
Robin.
Wait a second. What? Is Firefly always that tall? I guess Sparkle's just really small.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron Hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh, is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
Okay, March 31st needs to just chill.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions.
Sassy.
Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation.
I had my games crossed. I was thinking the invitation to General Sino's inauguration. I was like, we needed to make sure that everybody got the invites.
As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
Okay.
History fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
The cake is a lie.
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony.
Yeah, what's good? What was up with that? And yeah, where's Misha, dude?
Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
Sam? But
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
Why are you making me guess for stuff? Just tell us what the Stellaron's, you're pulling our leg again.
The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an Emanator of Remembrance or Enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at.
No, I'm completely lost.
In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play.
He means the actual Stellaron, not the Stellaron Hunters. Ah, thanks, ruler.
The Stellaron first entered the Asdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With 2 of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour Systems family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
Synesthesia? Oh. I said synesthesia. Uh-oh.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Whoops. That was a choice.
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Hype? Hype, hype!
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland?
I don't know.
It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream. Confusion, laziness, and cowardice, weaknesses that plague humanity, were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
Bro, Gallagher's like the smartest 13-year-old I've ever met in my life. Like,
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case...
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Like most 13-year-olds would be like, I dropped in and then I got all over that noob and I skibbity-toileted him all over the place. And then I teabagged that noob and ran back to my homies and I squatted up with my chat and we peaced out. You're like... This guy's like talking about like interdimensional travel and stuff. I'm like, what? How are you doing that?
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
Are they done talking? You just like dump trucked lore on us, dude. I'm so confused right now. My squad dropped in. My squad dropped in and a bunch of other noobs. And then we sent them back to the lobby faster than they could say skibbity toilet.
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
As I suspected, it's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
Tactician, you're so right. He's like, are you done?
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Oh! Colonel Sanders! Papa!
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And
What do you mean by that?
Oh, whoops, skipped it.
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself, or the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the
Robin and I will head into Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master, and if it turns out the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. There we are.
The Charming Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
You guys, every time he says it, this is all I can think of. Like, they're so mad at that. Every single time. It's just like...
Yes, yes, do the thing. Do the thing. Get me some KFC Sunday. Give me the thing.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
I haven't seen Baby Sunday yet. We've heard Baby Sunday.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Miss Trailblazer?
March 15th, stop talking, it's just... Ain't nothing to fear no more, we'd win.
That line actually makes me a bit nervous.
Then why did you ask?
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations, and could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us.
Everyone, let's gather over here.
Why are we
still
all
need to make some
freaking
preparations.
time's against us? Why are we all just in a circle talking so slow? You better figure this out.
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but Confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
Like you did last time? And the time before that? And the time before that? Mr. Yang? Have we ever seen Mr. Yang in battle? Like, really?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it.
Wait a second though, wait a second.
I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right?
No.
May I borrow it for a moment?
No. Okay.
I knew it.
What did you need it for?
As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter. If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive?
Oh.
And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Aventurine!
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
How would you know that, Himiko?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is legwork.
You'll be in good company, Steph.
If I'm not mistaken.
Lots of people think so.
We've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way. I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express, and I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Of course my reputation precedes me. I believe in the galactic baseballer supremacy. Dude, back into the freaking Randy Savage lines again, man.
What? Hey, you can't just make up titles like that.
I love those lines.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisced on every time he had a good drink. As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed,
I don't know,
he told
Sophia.
me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless.
What is it?
He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Okay. What is it?
Back here again.
Oh.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend.
Oh. Oh.
Like you've still got so much to say.
Who's it gonna be?
I've kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train, but I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
Peepaw.
What's happening?
What is that? Is that a spaceship or something?
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead.
What is going on?
First and last nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legward, the Watchmaker.
Dude, I have absolutely no clue what is happening right now. How do I get over this, dude? Oh. The Watchmaker? I hope he gives us a Rolex. Nah, I'll get those later. I'll get this now. Peepaw? Beneath the sea surface of Memory Zone in a garden closest to the full moon in the water, an elderly man rests on a recliner enveloped in utter silence. The Watchmaker, Mikhail Char Legwork, has passed into that endless, timeless dream where no sound could ever awaken him.
Sure enough, the Watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
Look at him. Peepaw. He's wearing the hat.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes?
Steal his hat.
Even more mysterious than me.
Steal the fedora.
Well, let's have a look.
We all know fedoras are the coolest. As the words cease, Himiko nods ever so slightly in your direction. You take a deep breath, steal the hat, and turn your gaze toward... I'm just kidding. Touch the dream bubble. You press your hands against the dream bubble, and the thick Memoria converges under strain. Then it stretches outward from your fingertips as if weaving a delicate web. It gently cradles your palm. A chill travels from your fingertips, carrying with a myriad of vibrant and intertwined memories, as experience would suggest. But this time you see nothing at all. How could this be? The dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach was wrong, you think, holding your breath and closing your eyes. With one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the thin film coated in Memoria. Yet before you, there remains an abyss of darkness. No crimson sun descending upon snow-capped mountains, no gentle laughter, no twinkling stars, no echoes of swords clashing, and most of all, no traces of Trailblaze. There's nothing, and nothing is there. Indubitably, this is but an empty dream bubble.
Wait, what's going on? Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble? How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected.
How do you know everything, bro? Whatever.
That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the Trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
A gopher?
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything.
Come on, Gallagher.
That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Thanks, White Brow. I'm gonna have to take that. That's awesome.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store.
Bird. Why is there just a bird just chilling back
It's
there?
for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Why is the bird the freaking rail? What's going on there? Whoa! What? Boothill! Boothill mentioned!
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom, a new Nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
That's by far my favorite line. I've been waiting so long.
I'm Pom Pom.
Oh yes, yeah. This is the second time we've seen Boothill. The first time he was right at the start, and we haven't seen him since. So here we are.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions.
Somebody's made Boothill as a pom-pom already? Are you kidding me? Where's it at? Is it in fan art? Where's it at? I have to see it. I have to see it. The fan art section? Hold on. Where's it at? You replied it at the bottom? Hey, let's go, dude. Wait, that's really good. Who did that? Hold on. I'll share it here. It's Boothill Pom Pom. That's awesome. It's really good. Whoever did that in the Discord, you're awesome. V? Oh my gosh, amazing, dude.
I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the Dreamscape.
Is Shinpai's art? Awesome.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening.
Welt?
It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the Express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Kid Kerrigan, what's up? Angie man.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Holmes seems pretty worried about his companions.
Yes! Dude!
I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Oh, buddy. Dude, are you freaking kidding me? I didn't know this was gonna happen this time. Oh, wait. Holy, look at him, dude. That's sick. Oh my gosh. Why is that just like such a sick looking animation? Dude, I love like the shading, the hat. That's so cool. Look at that, dude. It's the best character in the game, Burgle. Dude, he does good flippy back and forth too. What else can I do?
Locked and loaded.
Oh! Voice lines!
Locked and loaded.
Yeah. Sick. Oh, I used them all up. Whoops. Dude, what, can we fight? Look how his hair flows too. That's sick.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel. How may I assist you?
Hello. So, there's something I wanted to ask about. I've been hearing some unsettling rumors about certain incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival. Do you think there's anything to be worried about? I've traveled all the way from the Hayaii Federation, and I don't want my trip to be ruined.
This is so crazy, dude.
What do you mean?
Wait. You haven't heard?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless.
Whoa, Cody.
I can assure you, as a representative of the Bloodhound family, that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival. At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry, your trip won't be in vain.
Ah, that's a relief to hear. She doesn't appear to be acting. So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop.
Sick. This is so cool. Wait, you said check the stats? Can you check here? Oh! Well, oh, you can't view detailed info. How do you do it?
Why is there a record of your stay from last month?
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
The Charmony Festival is about to start! I'm so excited!
Hey! You guys here for the Charmony Festival too?
Well, I didn't come all the way here specially for the festival. Honestly, I don't really even know what it's about. But I heard it's a lot of fun!
Well, back in my home world, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad threw me a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Oh, come on! The Charmony Festival is a once-in-an-Amber Era event. How can a birthday party compare?
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in Amber Era. Anyway, let's forget about that.
Let's move on.
Have you heard about the, unsettling things happening in the Dreamscape?
Unsettling things? What could possibly go wrong? It better not ruin the Charmony Festival! I've been looking forward to it!
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does happen, the family will be on top of it.
Oh, that's a relief. I didn't
This is
come
so
all this
crazy.
way to see the festival go down the drain. Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two. They're clueless.
This is so cool.
Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder if sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea.
Dude, like, his aesthetic is so cool. Like, I think it's like, what a freaking win of a character. Like, I love, out of all the characters, I really like how cool he's look. He's so cool. He fits this like space western cowboy thing so well. Like, how cool, dude. It's so cool. I love it so much. And it's so crazy. Like, what a wild thing to get to do. Like, how cool.
Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the Dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
How dare people be happy? How dare they be happy?
I agree.
It's so
Another
cool.
unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the Dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
The fact that Don Hung just agreed that it's weird for people being happy.
Well, I'll be forked. If I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
I forgot about all this stuff, dude.
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed the IPC, bro? If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
Are you suggesting we sit here and
Bro.
do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing, but let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See? The IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the Dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality,
a secret signal.
Brunch date.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boothill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is so cool. Himiko, thanks for stopping by.
My street smarts come into play.
We did it, Himiko. I appreciate you stopping by real quick, and
Here is so tall.
and I just randomly heard Brenna. Look at that! Look at that!
My feet are dangling in the air.
Oh my gosh!
I heard a big star is coming.
I want more. I want to see more animations. I want to see like. I think he has another one. Let's just wait a second, because I think there's more. Use the camera to force animations? How do you do that? Oh, is in here? Look at him holding his phone! Dude, look at him! In here? How do I make him do animations? Dude, will he do it again? Oh, hold on. I want to see this one. He just freaking ate a bullet, dude. He ate the freaking bullet. He ate it. Yeah. One more time for the kids back. Sick. Nice, dude. I love that angle right there. This like slight eye, a little bit like that too. Like a little bit of this. Sick. The little gentle smile. Awesome. Oh, sad. Dude, we got to do something with these on the stream. Confused. I like this one. Oh man, I almost got it. Dude, this is sick. Oh my gosh. Confused Boothill is where Andrew have to clear all of the notifications. You're like, wait. Confused Boothill is me. I wish you could hear more. I wish we could do more voice lines, but I wish I had more consumables, but I don't. All right, let's keep going. Let's see if we can get in some combat here. Dude, y'all better get used to like seeing a lot of this guy on this channel, because
Fancy a Dreamscape sightseeing shopping tour?
it's gonna be the main.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am.
Dennis.
How may I assist you?
Dennis, you need to calm down, dude. You're too happy.
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found.
My imagination of what was happening here was like almost identical to this, and I hadn't even played any of Penacony or anything yet, so like it's really cool to see this come through and be like exactly what I was imagining. I wish that I was actually dressed up as Pom Pom, but you know, this is fine.
We've been waiting here forever without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
Is this your idea of street smarts?
It's
starting an altercation.
It's the modulation, like the modulation they added to my voice. Like it's tripping me up. It's making me laugh so much because it's like it's got this phaser thing and it's like really bringing out the robotic nature of him. So like, it's cool to see what they ended up doing with it.
It's called standing up for your rights.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivities.
Sick, dude.
One peach soul glad, shaken, not stirred.
So cool.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of His Donna's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
From Black Swan, Memo Keeper.
Hasdana's White Oak. I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the Memo Keeper couldn't afford it?
Then what should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and he hasn't come yet. Now, let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of Heenum Valley, 40 years. I'll have it neat. No ice.
Wow.
He likes it neat.
That's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things.
It's on the house, anyway.
What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is fine.
He's a cowboy, Akira. Of course, he's drinking already.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboom juice. It's refreshing and suits your cool demeanor. Just 1 minute.
You hear that, guys? He called me cool. He called me cool.
Wasn't talking about you, noob.
There's flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. What?
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
I loved what Don Hung did there. It's so cool to hear his lines with it. So awesome.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
Gotta talk through those
Let's give the memo
teeth.
keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools. If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron. As you know, the faction that follows the path of the Hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. I mean, who in the right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish. Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers.
Dude, Nicholas did such a good job with all of his deliveries. It's like, talking. You mean talking? So funny.
But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
And you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous such a gesture is, this move seems highly unusual. Unless the invitations weren't sent by them. If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Maybe it's Shi-Pei the Harmony pulling the strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all. People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge, they even break their own rules.
I can't believe they let me curse so much. This is like... We should get a cursing jar, right? You know? Just get a...
But eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
You think Shipei's will is behind all this?
It may not necessarily be Shipei, but there's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers? It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akavili's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akavili's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
Oh, so you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right. It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them. That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions.
Boothill Big Brain.
Just in case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup plan. I promise.
All the backup plans, dude.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier. By the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important-looking guests?
What's your plan?
It's simple. We just grab some hostages and use them as bargaining chips with the family. Or maybe we can even take their identities.
It's easy. Come on, guys. What could be harder? That's such a simple plan.
No need for that. We'll return to the Express now.
Nicholas. Dog's like, no. Let's not do that.
Wait, are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that As Donna's White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? As Donna's White Oak? But didn't you just say...
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of As Donna's White Oak just a moment ago.
What?
Looks like your Memo Keeper friend has finally arrived.
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. You know, too many modifications and all. Anyway, let me check. Well, fork me. It says Donna's White Oak, all right. And there's a note.
I love that they let me do all these lines. Thank you, universe, for letting me do all of these lines. They're so ridiculous.
I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
No mistake. That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
Well, looks like we took a detour, but Now it's back to the Astral Express. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Cool, dude. Oh.
You're back? 2 guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boothill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Oh, just in time.
2 guests?
2.
Yeah, her too. Look, we welcome
her
all
too.
passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that, you have no regard for etiquette.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boothill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
She flirting.
Finally, memo keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan, and I serve the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper. As for Acheron's story, I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Oh, snap.
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
She's so unimpressed.
What? It's a Garden of Recollection shirtbag. You betrayed me.
Who did the trap? Kite.
I apologize, but she did that at my request.
Shirt
Due
bags.
to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape.
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals, namely all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
Dude. The sound effect of him pulling up the gun, that was sick. Oh, that's so cool. And this angle is epic.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
Dude. Biblio, that emo. Also, look at his stance right now. He's like a letter S. He's doing the JoJo pose. He's full on, dude. How are you not falling over? Are you broken?
No other options. What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
What?
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat and seems to be telling the truth.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Hung. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help.
The people, wait, what does she mean warp? Like, what does she mean?
As for Boothill, you may have guessed, I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other, so this was the only way I could reach out to you.
Oh, look at that little snarl, dude.
Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner.
I've been farming for my relics like for 2 months straight, so you ain't taking my relics, dude. I've been working real hard and the chat's been helping me.
Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did. Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
As he spoke, the old man's gaze remained fixed on the distance. Amidst the fine drizzle of black rain, countless shadowy hands emerged from the sea, shrouded in an eternal mist, reaching out towards the sky one by one.
Well, let me share a story with you. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders, they emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeated the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hallowed phantoms, they were once my dear companions. A group of Galaxy Rangers.
Oh, snap.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price. A price so hefty that only those who were there still remember. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time, and they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility. As for me, I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
But you know, these sin thirsters, they're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. What I do know is that one day, I too will pass away. And when I bid farewell to this world, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers on it.
Wow. Who is it? What's up, Andrew? Yeah, it's Boothill. Dude, you just missed the... We did a chunk of Boothill just now. And, like, that lore dump just happened with Acheron, and, like, I'm so confused. It's so great.
When I appeared as a child,
I'm just stoked.
My speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Sheepay.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor. Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me, as I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul. So, I confess to you now, to seek atonement for my sins.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Oh, yes.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
Dude, the music is so good here. You talk about the feeling of a moment there, that's really good. And also, why is this guy always interviewing people? He did the same thing to Aventurine.
Oh, praise Sheepay. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Next.
Next.
Step forward.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us.
Oh, he's very suspicious. What are you talking about?
Sincere, absolution will be granted.
He has been since he was a kid.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. my house, my land, and my 2 children.
I see. Please, go on.
My children were starving, and I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here. If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve. But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
Correct, Akira.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my hardest to redeem my children and make them part of the family. Praise the harmony!
Next.
Next.
Step forward.
Hey! Long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
I nailed that one on the head.
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure. Let's just get this over with. I have sinned. Please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of soul blood. That's it. Nothing more. Can we wrap this up? I've got a robo-ball game to catch, you know?
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
My sins? Oh, starting to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me. You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the Watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself.
Featherbrain! Whoa!
Emily Sunnyville raided with 199 viewers.
Emily! Clara! Yeehaw Peepaw! Yeehaw Peepaw!
That's the most logical thing I've heard all night!
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeehaw Peepaw. The heck are you talking about? Hey, dude. First of all, I'm deep into 2.2 story time. I'm probably going to call it here soon because I'm almost at 4 hours, and tomorrow I'm going to finish it. So I'm going to finish it probably around noon tomorrow. I'm going to hop online and I'm going to finish it. But like, once I get to a good stopping point, I'm almost there. But y'all, did you see Boothill? Wait, did you guys see Boothill? We are in spoiler territory, just so you know. If you haven't seen Boothill, I mean, I'm just telling y'all, if you haven't seen it all, we're deep in it. Just let you all know. What did you guys do tonight, Emily? Thank you for the raid. That freaking lick emote. It's so crazy. It's good to see you all. Thank you for that.
Okay. Before you start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else?
Posture check. Thank you.
Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right? Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and
That's what I was thinking, actually, Akira.
Investments in you.
It's like, I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you? Sounds a lot like her.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts.
I don't think they're going to have any chicken this Sunday.
Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes? Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive?
Who can save my leftovers if I'm not there to make sure they don't eat them themselves?
Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray?
Who can get me barbecue for my chicken instead of ranch dressing?
If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
We may have to cancel Sunday brunch.
Brother?
Robin!
Brother? Brother, are you all right?
I'm fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts.
Oh, geez.
But it'll all be over before we know it.
So this whole time they've been having a conversation with Welt yet again and just kind of dozed off, and we came back to the middle of it.
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
It's okay, I need my midday chicky snack time.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy.
I don't
and
know,
harmony
Akira. What a
across the
weird line.
cosmos. But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
It has always been our wish to make everyone happy, so... we'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand. Even if the negotiation does not go smoothly. I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chordmaster, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive, and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
Yeah, it's a real line, Akira. That was real.
I'm relieved to see your determination. You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us.
This world is full
But,
of wonder.
given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Eula, what's up? Thanks for the Prime. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Hi.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Indeed. Let us hope so.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Dear, it's Mr. Sunday!
Whoa!
Hey, come over here!
Okay, calm down, kid. Wow, you can swap, okay?
Looks like someone
how do I
needs
pause
help.
this? I want to go take
Let's
a
go
look
check
at
it out.
Is there a way to pause the... Oh, is it this?